What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. My name's Cyberhealer, and in today's video, I'm going to be making another agent tier list video. You guys really seemed to like this video last time, so if you're watching this for the second time and haven't subscribed yet, why don't you go down below, sub, it's free, it helps me, and I feel like since we're all stuck at home right now, you get something else to watch, so why not take it? Alright, so we're going to start with some Breach here. Personally, I think Breach is an A tier agent. They want to buff him almost to S tier. Frankly, he is S tier. It's just I want to see Breach get buffed because he's really good. Maybe longer knock-up on his trimmer. I think that's what it's called. I feel like that would be really good for Breach. But overall, his flashes last for a long time. We're going to say his wall laser, because I don't know what it's called. The one you shoot through a wall that kills anything behind it. Is great. I love that ability. It's super original. At least, I haven't played any game where it's in. So, then we got Cypher. Cypher, probably the best agent in this game, not going to lie. His tripwires are very good, unless he gets shot or you go over or under them. But still, someone, if they're trying to jump over it, might get knocked back into it, so it doesn't truly matter. Cypher plus his camera can tag people. He's insane. Almost, I think Cypher needs to be debuffed, but Cypher, really good agent. Next we got Sage, A tier, only healer in the game that can heal the entire team. Her wall, yes, it did get nerfed on the cast range of it, from 20 meters to 10 meters, but still very good. You're still able to wall off hallways or teleporters or anything like that. So it's still very good in a lot of places you can put that wall. Next up, let's rank Sova. Put Sova in the A tier. He's just a little below Cypher. I think Cypher just realized the information a little better than Sova. But Sova does have the shock dart to do the really cool play. Shoot the arrow up in the air on top of Spike, bounces down, kills them. You clutch the round. Very cool. We'll get the Killjoy in a second. Next we got Jett. I'm thinking B tier for Jett. And here's why. I know some people are going to think she's C tier. And you might be correct. But she has incredible movement for securing points as a spike carrier. Her smokes are filled and last a good chunk of time. They are refillable and you don't have to pay a lot for them. Her ultimate, if you can hit it, is an acing tool. Flat out. It's incredible. Nothing you can't do with her ultimate. Plus the accuracy, the 100% accuracy if you're in the air with no spread. That's great. She might be everyone's favorite agent, but she's also a very undervalued agent. So consider playing her. Let's do Owen. Owen, my boy. Owen's A tier, alright? He's a better Jett. He has the teleport in his kit, like Jett. Both have mobility options here. But he has a paranoia, or aka a blind, like Reina does. Which, therefore, helps his team by blinding the enemy. So why not take Omen over Jett? Plus he also has the smokes Jett does, and he can blind out the entire map when he teleports with his ultimate. That's just a better Jett. So Omen, yeah, A tier. Let's go with Reina. Top of B tier. Reina just needs a few tweaks, in a sense, to make her really good. I feel like she's too much of a selfish agent with her blind, and then she goes in and just gets a whole bunch of kills that benefit her, in a sense. She's very much like Jet in how one-dimensional she is. And don't take that as she's one-dimensional playstyle. She's definitely not. But Reina only does one thing, and that's stomp noobs or get kills if you're really good. And there's nothing wrong with that if you just want a high kill game. Those games are fun, but is that really what the whole point of Valorant is, in a sense? So, Reina's B tier. Maybe a couple tweaks to her kit and she'd be A tier. Brimstone? Ooh, where's Brimstone? I'm gonna say back of A tier. Don't get mad at me. His smokes are great. His molly's amazing, but I think his stim beacon, for most players, I like it, is almost too much. It's too fast. I mean, his ultimate's insane. I mean, you're the last one alive and you know they're on point. Just drop a laser beam on him. It's really cool. But still, I just don't see him being in this S tier like these two. These two are broken, while these are, just kind of there. And can be must picks if needed. Next we got Reyes. I'm going to throw her in D tier. What does she offer to your team besides kills? At least Reina or Jet has a smoke or a blind. She kills your team if you're not careful. I mean, her ultimate just gets kills. And it's great if she's the last one alive. But most of the time she's the first one to die because a noob's playing her. So she's not that good. She needs tweaks. She needs fixes. Frankly, if I'm Riot here, and I'm making this game, this is the first character I want reworked. We got Phoenix. Phoenix is A tier. You know what? He's top of B tier. My bad. He's top of B tier because he's got a blind, he's got a molly, and he's got a wall. All things you can use to negate areas, which is great. Absolutely amazing. You don't want to truly mess with a Phoenix that knows what he's doing. But if a Phoenix is bad, like I am with Phoenix, he's a D, C tier agent. It's quite sad how bad he is. Alright, we got Viper. Sorry, Viper, you're still not viable, no matter what they try to do. And at least in my eyes. The only reason you're not viable is because you either kill your teammates with your poison, or you decay them to the point of giving the enemy team free kills. And that's why Viper, in a sense, because her ultimate is only benefiting her, or the team if you're the only one alive, if she's the only one alive. But you just get decayed, so you have to stay on the outside, and if Viper's in there, you're not going to be able to see her, and it doesn't work. They needed to get rid of the decay for allies. And I feel like that would make Viper really good. She would be up top of A tier, because she does offer that wall and the poison molly. It's kind of weird, but if you've played this game, you know what I'm talking about. And last but not least, Killjoy. Where do you rank? Mid B tier. Again, why? They're very similar to Reyes and kits. Alright, she's very similar here. But her kit doesn't damage her teammates. Her kit has a slow, like Sage's. She's actually pretty decently balanced. Reyes. And she has ways like Cypher to completely, just utterly completely hold down a site when she's not even there. Throw down your turret, You throw down your alarm bot, and they go to town. You don't even have to be there. You could be on the other side, and that's the beauty of Killjoy. And that's why I think she'll maybe in the future be an A tier agent. But besides that, I don't think she is. And I just think she's very good right now. She's a B tier. She's not a must pick, but she is fun. So you can play her and get some viability out of her. Alright, so let's go over this one more time and make sure I'm not making any mistakes. These two, set in stone, still really good agents. I'm gonna say that I have to move, much as it pains me, Owen to the top of the B tier. Just because it's just a better Jet, and Jet's B tier. Because the A tier is kind of reserved for the top 3, and then the S is the top 2. So those are the 5 must picks versus these. And then I agree with these wholeheartedly. But besides that, see you. Sorry, I just sneezed. See you next time, guys. And don't forget to like and subscribe, and hit that bell because YouTube's funky and doesn't want to notify you. So,